Where were we going to go when we set off in the car this morning, Iona? Desborough, to the Plens Parkrun. Where have we ended up?
Pocket Parkrun.
So we worked out we've got just enough time to go just that bit further, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we have ended up at Pocket Parkrun. And you're quite excited about this, aren't you?
Mini.
You like the sound of that, do you? You think it's going to be a mini parkrun?
In someone's pocket.
A pocket-sized parkrun. It's one of these ones I've always wanted to do, just because of the name. So, let's go and find out what Pocket Parkrun is really like. We've made it just in time, haven't we?
Yeah.
Let's get to the start then. Well, Iona, our Parkrun tourism roulette paid off. We made it here in time. And even managed to hear the run-director's briefing, didn't we?
Yeah.
And now, we're off round Pocket Park.
Yeah.
On the winter course, which is 3 some and a bit laps, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there we go. Thank you, Marshall. So the park is a mixture of trail and tarmac. We're coming on the traily bit. How are those legs feeling today, Anna? PV material? Nah. Thank you, Marshall. So doing this parkrun, you need to be careful of danger of drowning. So don't go diving off the edge of the path. But you can see on our left, obviously a wetland area, got all those rushes growing. But what's even more beautiful is all the blossom coming out on the trees. Love springtime. It's a 4-lapper from what I can tell.
Yeah.
So big question, is it a sweep per mile or a sweep per lap?
What comes first?
Sweep per mile, a lap.
Is that what comes first?
Yes. What are we going for then?
Sweep per lap.
Sweep per lap. I thought it might be. See the boats? Right, Iona, that's 1 lap done, and we're about to get lapped by the fast runners. There's your first finisher, zooming round his, is that his 3rd lap? I'm never quite sure. Right, Iona, what do you want?
Sweet.
What you got for?
Pineapple.
Off you go then. Pineapple powered. There's some cycle route people. We have some of those by us as well. Famous people around the location on the cycle route. Now just here, there's a flood sign closure for the path. So it could be Iona. At certain times of the year, this parkrun, you'd be splashing, swimming along, not running. It'd be a park swim. Some beautiful views, very flat here, but lovely views over water and over these flatlands as we're running. It's a really quite lovely parkrun. Fabulous bit of graffiti there, properly done graffiti, not just tagging on the bridge to remind you of some of the nature you can see here in the park. Now, next week, we don't have a parkrun video, but I am still running. Iona's not joining me It's a little far for her. We have got the Shropshire Way, 80k next Saturday. So at 7 o'clock next Saturday morning, I'll be starting my day of running, hoping that this year it's a bit drier than we've had in previous years when I've been wading through mud. But the dry weather we've had so far this year will hopefully mean it should be a bit easier. So looking forward to that next week. Make sure you do all that following, subscribing stuff to make sure you get that video if you want to see a bit of Shropshire Way. It's an amazing route and they feed you well on the way around. But first, we have a parkrun to finish. Not 80k, but 5k. Let's get this thing done. Love these houses just over here, right by the water. What a view that'd be to wake up and have your breakfast too in the morning. Have your own boat moored just out in front of your house as well. Oh, I like the sound of that. Keep going, Ione, you're doing great. Load of people have already finished. So they finished in under 22 minutes. Great runs. We've just raided the sweet bag for Iona's second lap. We're on to our third. So third lap to do. So we're following the laps 1 to 3 sign. Next time, it'll be lap 4. How are you feeling?
Yeah.
Come on, let's get for it. It's our last big lap, so we've got to zoomify it.
No!
Yeah!
No!
Yeah!
No!
Slingshot time. 3, 2, 1, whee! Cheers guys, thank you. Right.
I wish I could just go through there.
Nope, you got your pocket lap today. Your ickle lap. We are on to a last little pocket-sized lap, aren't we, Iona? The fourth lap is just a mini lap. And when we turn this corner, I reckon it's definitely time for Fierce to the finish. Are you ready for that?
No.
I think you are.
No.
Yeah, I reckon.
No.
It's definitely Fierce to the finish at this corner. I'm counting down. Fierce to the finish. Go for it.
Well done.
All the way to the finish now, because we turn off just up here. Well done. So parkrun done. It's time to find some breakfast, and I was not entirely happy with me because we drove here. We can't keep using the car. It's bad enough that we drove here, Iona. So we're walking into where we can hopefully find. And you've left your mobile phone and your coat in the car, haven't you?
And my stuff to do.
Oh dear. You have to talk to your daddy.
Yeah.
And what have you been telling me about? Because it's Pocket Park.
Angelina Sprocket's pockets.
And what does Angelina Sprocket keep in her pocket?
Loads of stuff. So she has basically this giant trench coat that has loads of different pockets with all different things in it.
Right.
So some of it's got umbrellas in it in case it decides to rain, ice cream, all sorts of stuff. And there's even one pocket for the kitchen sink. And there's also a pocket for a green and pink elephant.
Of course. We all keep an elephant in our pocket, don't we?
Yeah, totally.
Are you enjoying the view for this walkway, Iona?
No.
We're about to cross a bit of a river, I think. And I can see a canal boat over there as well. found a lovely little bench, the Derek Giles Memorial Bench, who's obviously a big volunteer. He would have loved Parkrun here in the town. And yeah, I love the daffodils on it, don't you, Iona?
Yeah, quite bright and vibrant.
Yeah, and they've obviously planted this little area as well, so you can sit on that bench and enjoy the view back over the bridge. We have just enjoyed breakfast in the River Mill, which, as you can probably guess, is right by the river. So,
Which makes it cold.
And you're a bit chilly, aren't you, Iona? Don't worry, we didn't sit outside for our actual breakfast. We sat inside and enjoyed. What would you have?
Sausage sandwich.
And
Well, sausage sandwich?
sausage batch, sausage roll,
Whatever
sausage,
you wanna
yeah,
call
whatever
it.
you want to call it. And I had a very nice egg hollandaise, didn't I?
Egg hollandaise?
Yeah. With
what it's
hollandaise
called.
sauce
That's
and
what it's
yeah,
called,
I don't
though.
know, whatever. With smoked salmon and stuff, very tasty. What do you reckon for breakfast?
Good.
Scoring?
4.5.
4.5. You lost half a point. Why?
Just not really.
The sausage was a bit too spicy, was it? You know,
Just not
herby
a big
for you.
fan.
You prefer more straightforward wall sausage
Although
type
they
thing.
gave me hash browns on the side.
They did give you hash brown things, didn't they? And what did you have to finish with?
Chocolate.
So it's not too bad, really. And talking of chocolate, what's the plan next?
Hotel Chocolat.
We've discovered there's a factory shop for Hotel Chocolat nearby. We like the sound of that, don't we, Iona? So we're going to go explore the town on our way to Hotel Chocolat.
Do you think you have to pay to go in?
No, I think we just go to the cafe and eat chocolate. Let's go eat chocolate. So I've just discovered this is obviously an old water mill, but now it's actually a hydroelectric power station. They're generating electricity. Right under our feet, where we're standing now, we can actually hear the water rushing underneath our feet. And just here is some of the works for that, and there's a poster telling us all about it. We've just been given a sample having come in the factory shop, haven't we, Iona? How's that?
Good.
Caramel cheesecake.
It tastes good, even though I don't like cheesecake.
So, Iona, what hot chocolate have you gone for?
Mint.
Mint hot chocolate.
Dark
Shoot.
mint.
Dark mint.
So,
Do you think this will be good? Iona, we've done the Hotel Chocolat shop and the cafe.
Before we just got one of the chocolate.
One of those.
And another one.
And then we decided to treat ourselves to a second
Because let's
bag,
be
didn't we?
honest, you think, I don't need this, but do I want it? No. You just like, give me as much chocolate
You
as
just like
possible.
your chocolate, don't you?
And it's a good deal because
So-
it's
Second cafe of the day, how does this one rate?
5.
A 5, because it's full of chocolate. Do you enjoy your mint hot chocolate?
Yeah.
Bit too dark chocolate. I like
Yeah.
it. Nice and chocolate. Right, time to go and find a bus into the other part of the town now.
Bit of walking fast.
Bit of walking first. Okay, let's get going.
Chocolate.
We're just crossing the River Ouse now from Longy, I can't remember wherever the chocolate factory was, into St. Neots now, Iona.
Yeah.
And we think there's a museum so we can find out a bit about the history of the place. So, see, hear the backstory, can't we?
Yeah.
Bit of history for you on your day off. Parkrun and history.
Although I'm kind of used to it by now.
Yep. So we've just come to the museum here, and it's an old prison and the courts and everything here, so we're just finding out what it would be like to be a prisoner here.
Whoa.
We've found the exercise yard now. Can you do a prison parkrun in there, do you think, Iona? How many laps would that be?
A lot. That is tiny. Cells corridor.
Oh, I'm a bit tired. Oh, this bed's a little on the hard side. So we've just been learning about some of the prisoners, the young prisoners who are kept here. Not much older than you, are they? A girl of 13 who stole a handkerchief and a £1/4 of biscuits. I'd be in trouble there, wouldn't I? Biscuits. And was sentenced to 21 days in prison and 3 days at reformatory school, 3 years, sorry, in reformatory school in Birmingham, just for stealing a hanky and a few biscuits.
That's just weird. And then the boy is the same age as Ewan.
Yeah, boy's the same age of Ewan. He stole 2 rabbits, poached 2 rabbits, and he was sentenced to 14 days hard labour and 12 strokes of a birch rod. Ouch.
No thanks.
What do you reckon to his bed? Comfortable?
No.
You don't fancy sleeping here at night?
No.
So we have done the museum in St Neots.
Yeah, quite a short one.
It is quite a little museum. What do you reckon? £5 entry fee, was it worth it?
£7.
Well, £7 including you, yeah. Still expensive really for the museum, but interesting to find out about the local place, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you had a little browse of your trail, didn't you?
Yeah.
So we're just wandering down through a little alleyway. You know I like my alleyways. Down to the church. And the sun is shining. What a beautiful day. We're just exploring the parish church here in St Ots, dating to the 15th century, most of it, including some very impressively carved ceilings, which date back to that period, though the pillars all being painted white is far more recent, just in the 20th century. Interestingly enough, there is a church here, one bit of the church that dates back to the 12th century. So a much smaller church that was obviously then mostly knocked down, and this church built in its place. Some beautiful windows here at the church. And it does seem to be incredibly high ceilinged for a relatively small church compared to the height of ceilings. It's almost as tall as it is long. We're all stuck at the car.
Just doing an outdoor gym.
Bit of gym at the end of the day, is it?
Yep.
How do you enjoy today's adventure?
Good.
Best bits?
This.
Or Hotel Chocolat?
Or this.
This?
No, Hotel Chocolate. There's chocolate.
But if you enjoyed today's little adventure, what adventures should they go and check out, Iona?
Which one? There's many of them.
There are a lot of adventures we film now, aren't there? Which ones should people check out?
I don't know.
Check out our adventure at the last week, can't they? And we will see you on another little adventure soon. Bye.
Bye.